Hey YouTube, Zane Frank here. This week's episode of Hobby Talk, I wanted to talk about TCGs. TCGs have been on my mind a lot lately. There's some new ones coming out that are pretty exciting. I think it's possible that 2023 could be the year of the TCG. And I've been thinking that for a long time, but it really seems like TCGs get bigger and bigger every year. And this year, it's no different. There's some very exciting TCGs coming up and ones that are, ongoing. And I just wanted to do a video talking about some of the more widely known and the ones that I kind of follow a little bit. Of course, first you have Pokemon. Of course, they are doing the Crown Zenith. That set just came out. Very exciting. A lot of awesome cards in that set. Just show some Pokemon cards. Pokemon is so huge right now, and has a very bright future. Let me move my thing here so you can see these cards better. Of course, full art cards, very exciting. You can get secret rares. The trainer gallery cards are really neat. Also, a lot of alternate arts. You always hear about alternate arts. I've done videos about alternate arts, but alternate arts have so taken off. Just really cool cards, very exciting stuff. In Japan, that's where Pokemon is, originated from. Pokemon is so huge, like the newer stuff, no one can find anywhere. You would think that Pokemon is going to get old after a while, but it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And a lot of young people today are really into Pokemon, which is a really good sign for the future of Pokemon. So I've been collecting Pokemon cards for quite a while. I have quite a few videos on the channel, and I definitely believe in Pokemon cards as being really awesome to collect, and they continue to rise up. So another TCG that, I think I showed one of these packs. This is the new Crown Zenith set. I'll be opening some of those packs on the channel, by the way, in upcoming videos. Probably the biggest TCG of all of them is Magic the Gathering. They've been kind of in the TCG news a lot lately with their 30th anniversary set coming out, and a lot of players kind of upset that, and collectors upset, it's probably more collectors upset, that they've been reprinting some of the original cards, which kind of upset some purists, I guess. But that game is probably played by more people, way more people than any other game. And I don't know if a lot of people collect the Magic the Gathering cards, but I think it is growing. And especially the vintage, older cards. And, I know there's a lot of the players are upset with the company, but I think they'll continue to grow. Next one I want to talk about is Yu-Gi-Oh! See, when my kids were little, they loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, and I really never got into Yu-Gi-Oh! The youngest, he was very into Pokemon, and that's the one I kind of liked too. And we would go looking for packs of Pokemon at the stores. But the older kids, they liked Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. Here's just some Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards I have. I picked these up at the local hobby shop. I don't think they're worth hardly anything, but they're pretty neat. Really cool art. Really neat hollow patterns on the cards. I don't know much about the rares and stuff like that, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still going strong. I think it was bigger 5 years ago, like more prominent. Now it's kind of getting not lost in the shuffle, but it's just being kind of just another TCG when it used to be like one of the big 2 or 3 for sure. A game that I don't know anything about, but I know they have nice art on the cards, is Flesh and Blood. It's just a card game that I haven't really seen much of. I don't know if it has a lot of people collecting the cards, but I know there's a lot of people that love playing it. So if they have a good game to play, it's going to have a good footing. And so I definitely, though I don't know much about Flesh and Blood, I recognize it's definitely rising up and becoming one of the big TCGs. And there might be people that are out there collecting Flesh and Blood cards. Okay, another one I want to talk about is, I have opened a lot of this on the channel, is MetaZoo. MetaZoo, still going strong. These are just some MetaZoo cards I grabbed. I really love the art on the MetaZoo cards. Really cool stuff. I love the mini T-Rex. There's a blue person of Kentucky, blue man of Kentucky. They're based on cryptids. I think MetaZoo is it's a very cool product, but I think the gameplay, people just don't like playing the game. I know they have some big tournaments out there that they try to attract a lot of players, but from what I understand, there's not a lot of people that enjoy playing it. I just love the cards, and you guys know, if you watch the channel, that I like the themes of these cards. These cryptid creatures, really cool. I enjoy them. They're still going. They're definitely shrinking back, and I think once they get their print runs kind of established and set with some consistency, I think they could start a slow growth. But I think the gameplay has to pick up, because you just don't hear people like, I love playing MetaZoo. It's mostly card collectors that love MetaZoo. And I don't know if a TCG can survive on just card collecting. Okay, so the next one I want to talk about is Weiss Schwarz. Now, Weiss Schwarz, the ones I have are all Japanese, but some really cool theme sets, like this Marvel set is amazing. I have not opened any of these yet, but I did pick up some of the Star Wars. And these are in Japan only, because, of course, Topps has the rights to make Star Wars cards here in the United States, and Upper Deck has the rights to make Marvel cards here in the United States. But there's a lot of different sets out there of Weiss Schwarz. Some of them are a little racy, but I enjoy the Marvel and Star Wars theme sets. But I know that's a TCG that's probably growing right now. Gaining some ground. And of course, they do have a tendency to reprint things. So that's one thing. If you're buying boxes to like put away, keep in mind they reprint stuff quite a bit. So that's one thing about TCGs, is they can go, turn around and reprint stuff. That is one nice thing about MetaZoo, is that since they have such a strong collector base and they want to be a set that people collect, they tend to not reprint things, but they've kind of overprinted things. So, is there a big difference there? Pokemon will reprint things, but there's so many people out there that love Pokemon and want Pokemon. They pretty much get gobbled up by players and collectors. The next thing I want to talk about is this one. Just came out. It's been in Japan, but now in English, there's the new One Piece. This is the first set, English version, OP01, the Romance of Dawn set. Now I'm hoping to buy a box just to put away, just because I love TCGs, and I'm not really opening any of this. I just want to have a box put away. I'm hoping to get one of each set as they come out. There's the One Piece anime has a huge following, and this has resulted in a lot of people being excited about this game. And from what I hear, the gameplay is very fun. So this is a new TCG that's been coming out that I think has a really strong chance of growing big. So that's One Piece, and this is also a set that they will reprint, which that's fine. They need to get the cards out there where people can play the game. So that's, You know, it isn't quite like sports cards. Sports cards never reprint. I don't think they do anyway. But sports cards is all collecting though. For games, TCGs, and stuff like that, if the players can't get the cards, the companies have to reprint cards so that they can grow their player base, just so people can have the cards to play the game. So some people think, oh man, I hate that they reprint stuff. Well, you got to think of their game. They want people to play the game. They want their stuff out there. So I don't ever let reprints bother me. So the last one I want to talk about is a new Disney set that's going to be coming out this year. I think it's in August. Put down in the comments if you know exactly when it's coming out. But it's called Lorcana. And I'm really excited about this one. But I think there's just going to be a lot of hype and the boxes are going to be too expensive. But I'm really excited about the possibilities of Lorcana. And I imagine they'll print super high print runs. This is a Disney thing, so they have unlimited resources to print stuff. But the art of the cards I've seen, like the preview cards, they look amazing. Like fantastic artwork. Of course, you have Disney owns Marvel, Disney owns Star Wars, Disney owns all these different great properties that they could make some really awesome sets here in English for the Lorcana sets. So I'm excited about that, and I definitely, if I can find a box that's not a dumb price, and hopefully whenever get a do a pre-order of a box or two, I would love to. I'll probably get two because I'm gonna save one and open one on the channel. So that's Disney Lorcana. That one I'm very excited about, and that's probably the reason why I think 2023 is going to be the year of the TCG, because you have all these TCGs in their prime, some new ones, really exciting new ones coming along, and that you're definitely going to be hearing about. And what do you guys think? If you hate TCGs and all that, I know you probably don't care about this video, but if you enjoy TCGs, what are the TCGs you enjoy the most, and what are the ones you're excited about man, I can't talk today, in 2023? Like I said, my favorites are, let me give my favorite three. For me personally, I would say Pokemon, MetaZoo, and I will put Lorcana in there just because I'm so excited about it coming out, and the art of the cards is so cool. What are the ones you're most excited about? Which ones do you collect? Which ones do you play? I don't really play TCGs. I just like the art of the cards. I think they're really fun. Alright, that was this week's Hobby Talk. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos later.